Howdy, I'm Honest Price, and welcome to Satisfactory. This game is a wonderful game. This game is a factory simulator. It's a lot like Factorio, but in 3 dimensions. It's currently in early access. I've been playing a good amount of it, and I thought y'all might want to check out a series. Some of y'all told me you did want to see one, and I thought this would be a great thing for me to jump back into. And honestly, this gives me an excuse to check out some other stuff here, because I have been playing a fair amount on this grass fields level, getting used to how the game works and everything. And this is kind of like your basic easy level. It's huge, which makes distances probably the biggest issue of getting stuff from one point to another, but everything else is pretty abundant. We're going to try out this rocky desert, a barren, medium-sized area bordering on the sea, which is mostly flat, with nicely balanced distances and building opportunities, but limited biomass. So essentially, this limited biomass means early fuel, which comes from wood, which comes from leaves. That's going to be tricky to find, so we might have to be hunting for those early resources, so we really want to fast track to getting, say, like coal resources. But let's go ahead and let's jump in. We're going to call this one Rocky Proots, and we'll just get Rocky Prootsy, and we will just get this going. The name is already in use because I tried starting this earlier and it wasn't recording. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. So we're going to get a little tutorial here. I'm going to let it just go so that y'all can see this tutorial. It'll give you a nice little understanding of the way that the game works. And then as we go through the game, I'll just kind of do my best to speed through it. And I want to try and help y'all to understand the game from a kind of, an efficiency standpoint. It's kind of how I roll.
Fix-It Pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly.
Okay.
Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings.
Okay, build stuff.
Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure.
Look for stuff.
To report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis.
Little stuff vacuum. Oh. Yep, pantherful there, buddy.
Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Get to work and be effective.
All right, let's do this. Let's get planet side, baby.
Planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full procedure.
Hold on, bro.
Atmospheric entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized.
That's not spooky. Oh man, this game in VR would be something intense, let me tell you. Come on, let's go. Now, you can play this game multiplayer, and you can expect that we will be playing it multiplayer on the channel, so if you're looking for a 4-player playthrough of this, definitely look to our channel, the main one. And I think we'll probably be on a different map, so you can kind of see a little bit of a variety of stuff. But this map, I'll just be playing solo. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, I can definitely see some trees outside.
Complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%.
Totally.
Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed.
Okay. Here we go, y'all. All right. And my apologies, it looks like... Yeah, I'm good. Don't worry about me. Looks like I'm getting roughly 60 frames. I'm a little bit less here and there, but we should be fine.
The resulting material.
Okay. So I'm going to press F, and we are going to dismantle this. And already you can see over here, this critter... Look at that, dude. Isn't he cute?
Objective. Please ensure you have your Fix-It Incorporated Xeno Zapper equipped before leaving the drop zone.
Yeah, should probably have that.
Note, according to Fix-It regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of defense against extraterrestrial threats.
Yep. All right, I'm going to start grabbing some of this wood.
This consumable possesses
biomass.
healing properties. Further analysis required to establish object scan
Wow, this is
identification.
gorgeous. So I can scan now. Let's find some iron.
Third objective.
Cute little bird over there.
Please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron.
Okay, there's iron in this direction.
The acquisition of iron is
Couple
considered
nodes.
essential
Good.
in preparation for all future objectives.
So early on, you definitely want to be gathering...
Initial scans reveal coloring properties in the flower petals.
Yes.
Further analysis
I am aware.
required.
you'll want to do what I'm doing, which is just gathering up a lot of this biomass, because you're going to need that for fuel, and especially on this map, because it apparently has harder to find biomass, which I see all these trees. I'm not going to be able to chop down these trees for a bit, so that'll be an issue. But these trees should help me get through the middle game until we get to coal power. And coal power should be something that will get us past that issue. So we're looking for an iron node. We scanned it. It's somewhere in the... I can see it. It's over here. Look at how pretty this is. I love this map. Oh, it's gorgeous. And we may run into some bad boys, so we want to look out for the bad boys. Right now, we look fine. What is this big thing here? Can I chomp you? No, I can't. So this is just a big old rock that's going to be in my way. All right. So these nodes here, we're going to gather some ore up. All right.
Fourth objective, build the hub. Note, to complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed.
Yes, I am aware. So,
ensure the hub
what is
built
that?
on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources.
That was bad.
Failure
Are you
to
bad?
do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
Oh, God. Come here. Thing. No, you, come here. Yikes, dude. Ow, dude. Okay, one's down. These things are just rude. I gotta look out for those things. I'm not used to these. I've never seen these enemies before. So the enemies in the different maps are different. Come here, get zapped. Where'd you go? You dead? I think I got him. Ouch, that hurt, man. Are you alive? No, that's alien carapace. Okay, cool.
Studying the remains of this creature might shed light on how to defend yourself in the future.
So that's another thing that we might have to deal with. Is the dealing with aliens and research is something that we'll have to deal with. So let's think. Where do I want to put my hub? Well, I'm going to clear out some of these leaves. How am I doing on my inventory? All right, we're fine. I don't want to fill up my space too much. I just kind of want to clear out some space here just so I can get an idea of what else is around, because we know that there's another iron node off in that direction, right? Over there. So, we're going to probably want it somewhere between these two nodes. Give ourselves some space so we can set up some machines. Just clearing out a little bit of the area. All right. You know what? This spot's as good as any. What are you? What the heck? The birds are like soaking in the sun. Look at them. Oh my God, they're so cute. I didn't know you were like flower birds. That's adorable. All right, we're going to put down this hub. You know what? Let's just drop it right here. I'm cool with that. So this is our hub. This is going to be our starter base. Not a lot to it, and it will grow as we upgrade it.
You have unlocked.
Just clearing out some more stuff.
Manual craft bench. Hub feature, hub terminal. Fifth objective, hub upgrade, storage and power. Note, the craft bench and hub terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
Yes. So for the next couple of objectives, we're just going to need to craft all of our resources manually. Eventually, we will have machines to do all this stuff for us. But right now, we got to craft these things manually. So we go here. We are working on this milestone, so we'll say select milestone. We need 10 rods to complete it. So let's make 10 rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. You're going to create those resources, then you're going to double click them into here, and you're going to upgrade your hub. Woo! And now we got a little bit more stuff. This is our first power setup, our biomass burner. Very useful.
Congratulations. You have unlocked hub feature, biomass generator. Hub feature, personal storage. Scanner feature, copper. New equipment, buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the workshop when built, build menu, and craft bench respectively.
Okay, so what I just...
Objective, hub
Lady!
Upgrade, construction.
I get it! Okay, so what I just did there is I went to my equipment workshop here, which is something that I'm going to want to build here. We've already got a craft bench. That's this thing. But of course, as you build more bases, you're going to maybe want to build more crafting benches. Smelters we're going to want, obviously, in order to smelt basic resources into the refined version of it, ingots. And this equipment workshop is something that we're going to need in order to build auto miners, which are going to be very, very useful for us. And I'm hitting this plus, because what that does is you'll see on the right of my screen now, it shows me what I need to make one equipment workshop. So I'm going to make 6 iron plates, and I'm going to make 6 iron rods, and then I now know that I have the resources to build this thing. I'm just going to put it right here, right next to this. I like it to be nearby. It's a little bit easier to just be able to grab it from right here. I want to build one of these portable miners. So that's going to require 4 plates, 8 wire, and 4 cable. So we need to find ourselves some copper. Where's some copper? Please tell me there's some nearby. Hey! There was some right over here. Let's hope it's not, like, too hard to get to. I'm worried it might be up. It's probably up there. Okay, gotta look out. There's one of those bad plants. Oh no, the bad bugs are right on it. Get ready for a fight, y'all. Can I zap you? Can I zap you? Can I zap you? Can I zap you? Dang, missed. Okay, all right, come at me. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Ow! Okay, I zapped you. I'm gonna zap you. Come on, come on. You want a piece? You want a piece? Get zapped! Get zapped, you nerd! Yeah, come at me. Come at me. Oh gosh, man, those things just... Okay, so there are other enemies that I'm used to, and they are way easier to kill than those guys. Okay, I need to go into my inventory, because as you can see, I'm damaged. Lower left of the map. Let's grab that carapace. You can eat in order to heal. So I'm going to eat some of these barrel nuts that I'd picked up earlier. Look at that Gus over there. He's so cute. He doesn't cause any problems. All right. And let's pick this copper ore here. And hopefully this will give us enough to get enough of the resources that we need in order to build our auto miners. Because once we can build some auto miners, they'll do some work for us while we're kind of running around doing other things. And that'll be really helpful. So we're going to run back with this copper ore that I grabbed. How much did I grab? 38. That should be pretty good. But having these two real close together is actually going to be real nice. We'll be able to get most of our basic resources taken care of and automated pretty much right away. So that'll be good. Let's go ahead and run over here. And we are going to make... oh, that's right. Let us make some cables and some wires. So we're going to turn all these into ingots. Essentially, every resource that you need to make in the game, for the most part at least, I think... Maybe later on it's not the case, but at least for the good majority of the early game, you can always make manually in a craft bench. It just takes a lot of time, right? Because I got to turn copper ore into copper ingots, and then those ingots into wires, and I got to turn those wires into cables, and as you can see, it kind of gets a little out of hand. And having to do everything with the numbers of stuff we're going to want later on is going to be a pain in the butt. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to craft... Oh, I need some more iron plates as well. I'd love it if I could get like 2 of those dudes, or 3. Honestly, I mean we have a lot of iron over here that we could get going, and same with the copper. We could get a couple on there. So let's craft, 2 of those will be fine. I could get together the resources to make the another one. So let's just go ahead and do that real quick. I need a little bit more on the iron plates. I think I just needed 1 more. And then cables, same deal. Let's make a little bit more wire, because wire becomes cable. And whenever you're curious about how to make something, right, it'll show you right here, what do you need? What's the resource? You can hover over it, it'll tell you. And so, let's make 1 more. Okay, so I now have 3 of these. So I'm going to pick one up. Where is our... It's right here, our iron. So these were our iron nodes that we cleared out earlier, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and drop that guy in there. He's real cute. Look at him. It's like a little spider dude. Spider dude. Spider dude. Little drill with an attitude. Yay! And he's going to drill for me. Da-da-da-da. And same deal over here. We're going to put one of those down. And I think you can put multiples on one spot. These guys can only hold up to 100. They can't be automated. They are free. They don't cost me any resources. So they are really nice to have. But... later on, you're going to want to automate everything, have it just pumping into the machines and stuff. So they're very much just something early. But luckily, those are a required resource for the other miners that you will make. So it's not going to be a wasted thing that I just kind of throw away. I will end up picking those back up and turning them into more valuable things for me. So let's grab our last one. Throw that there, and he'll automatically make some get some copper for us. Now let's go back and let's set up our next what is it called? Our requirements for our hub upgrade. Our next milestone. That's what they call them, milestones. Let's set those up so we know exactly what we need, and let's start working on that. So for hub upgrade 2, we're going to unlock all this stuff. constructors and everything. We're not going to have auto miners just yet, but I could still build smelters to help me by, you know, I could set them up near where I think I'm going to want them eventually. Look at that little dude! If we get some berries, I might be able to get him to be my friend, but that'll be a little bit. I could go ahead and set up a smelter around here, get some power going, and have that automatically make, you know, say some iron ingots for me. And that might not be a bad idea. Like, why not? And the other thing that's really cool and very important is that when you pick something up after you put it down, let's see, do I have what it takes to make one of these? I need 5 rods. Let's get this set up. I'm going to do this so y'all can see what it's like to have stuff kind of automated. Let's, 5 rods. So let's get some ingots going. Because it will be nice to just automatically have some ingots. And if we're going to already be able to make constructors in a second, we can get some of that other stuff even higher up, more automated. So that'll be nice. Oh, I'm going to need to find some limestone. Can I do that yet? I can't. Okay, so we're gonna wait until the next upgrade, because I realize that in order to do power poles, which we need to finish this upgrade anyways, I'm going to need concrete, which we don't have limestone yet, and we can't find it yet. So we'll just get through this one real quick. So let's make some more iron plates. Basically, there would be no point in me hooking up a smelter because I'm not going to have power poles to connect it to. I might be able to connect it straight to the furnaces, but that's kind of a band-aid. But what I was going to say is anything that you put down, say like this guy here, the equipment workshop, if I demolish it, again, you hit F to demolish. Oh, and then V is flashlight, by the way. Woo! If you hit F and you hold it down, you will get back all of the resources that you spent on it. You don't, like, lose a portion of them or anything. So that's really nice to be able to do that. I'm going to quickly run over here and grab the copper out of this, and then we'll go grab the iron out of the other two, and that should put us in a good position to have everything that we need to complete this next milestone. And then we'll start setting up our automation procedures. They'll be very basic, but they will help us quite a bit. Let's grab all that. See, it's already got 100. Super easy. Now, if I look at what we've got right now, we've got smelters. We've got power lines, which we can use, but not the power poles yet. The hub, obviously, is what we built over here. Hopefully, there's a limestone node close enough. That's what my hope is going to be. Okay. Just picking up the leaves. All right. Give me all those. Yes. Oh, close. I always hit the wrong buttons. Hi! Why are you running? Is it because I was running? I'm sorry if I scared you. They're funny looking, those little flower birds. But yeah, this game visually reminds me kind of like No Man's Sky, but it's got a lot. It's got a lot to it. I really enjoy it. Okay, so let's make some plates. So we've got plates. Clickety clack, and then let's make some more copper ingots. And again, these early stages, it takes a little bit of time. And this is, you know, similar to Factorio. It's kind of like you're getting into the swing of being able to get this stuff going. And then, you know, once you kind of get out ahead of it, things get pretty good. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and re-equip this. There is no way that I can tell to hotbar your different items, but you can hotbar different equipments that you want to build, or machines that you want to build. Okay, upgrading the hub again. Boop-a-doo-bop. So now what have we got? And I think, all right, we've got a little room here, and this will eventually be our research room. Our player has been upgraded, which I think means we have more storage space.
You have unlocked Scanner Stone. New buildings and
those conveyor belts,
which can be found in the build menu and craft bench, respectively.
So what do we need here? We do need concrete.
Seventh objective: hub upgrade, conveyor belts. Note: use power poles to expand the power network for optimal results. Note: constructors
There's one 300 this way.
Constructing copious parts, of which only one type at a time.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to bring with us another portable miner to the limestone spot that we get to, just to get that going. And we're going to try and just get enough stuff so that we can just do this one by hand, this next upgrade. Making 75 iron plates is going to take a little bit of time, but it's not like a huge deal. I think it was in this direction. Yes, this way. So, perfect. Okay, they're all above us, it looks like. So this one's literally right on top of that hill, which is fine as long as we can get up there. Eventually, we'll be able to make, you know, things that will allow us to kind of get up to higher heights a little bit easier. But hopefully, yeah, there's just a little bit of a ramp up here. This is a gorgeous little spot, by the way. Can I go in water? I can, it seems. Okay. I love this. I love that we're going to build our base around here. And you can kind of see up there, you see there's like kind of like a different looking tree. There are biomes in this game, so that may be another biome. So that could also be cool. I'm picking up as many of these nuts as I can because, you know, you need them for healing from damage. So the fact that we're near a whole bunch of them is really nice. Now, I'm betting we're going to run into some more of those fiery butts. And I haven't yet truly figured out how to deal with them. And the way that this is all windy and stuff means that I am going to want to do my best to automate the way to get up into here as best I can. Because I think it's like right over here, right? Yeah, it's like right through there. But I don't think I can like... Oh, this is limestone right here. This is a pure... not a node, but it is a chunk. So I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Because why not? Get some extra. Gimme! But I can't automate production from one of these, because this will eventually run out, this thing. Doot. Or maybe not. I don't know. Alright, well, we're going to call it there anyways, because I know I can't automate this spot. But that's good that that's there. How do I get up there, y'all? Ah, here we go. Through here, I'm betting. Ooh, and that looks like... Yeah, that's sulfur. Oh, okay. That's something. Alright, it's right over here. Perfect. Got some flowers. There's some fiery butts. Oh my gosh, am I going to be able to get up? It's like right over here. Yeah, right next to the fiery butts. Okay. It's always near the fiery butts. But what I'll do is when I automate this, I'll just have it come straight off the top there down below, and then I don't have to like worry about going to it anymore. Alright, you fiery butts! Ah! Let's go, let's go. Get zapped. Okay. Come on, fiery butt. Come on. Want a piece? Come at me. Oh, I zapped you once. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Alright, we're getting there, we're getting there. Okay, so I need to bust this out real quick. Ugh! So that I can have access to this for when we want to auto it. And then once this chunk is broken, this pure chunk on top, we'll be able to set up the auto miner. Now, the little auto miner, I probably could just automatically set up without having to do this. But once, and this will be pretty soon, once we switch over to having the automated mining setup, we'll need to do that anyways. There we go. Perfect. And yeah, getting down from here might be a pain. I don't think I can't make lines yet, so that is what it is. But this will be, once we can get a nice little thing across down here, then we'll be good. Is there an easier way up here? Not really. Can I make... Yeah, I can't make ramps or anything yet, but that's another thing that I might be able to do is once we get the next upgrade, the Hub Upgrade 3, if I can build ramps... Oh, this will be the way that we'll get up next time. Can I go up this way? Ah, much easier. Okay, cool. I didn't realize I could actually scale that. Okay, cool. So then, let's head on back. Let's get this stuff going. That little miner will get us a bunch of stuff. How are we doing on inventory space? Okay, let's grab some copper on our way. Might as well. We have a tiny storage at home that we can use to put some stuff away in. So I should do that as well. Wow, it's getting real weird up in here. And now the hub, if we ever want to move it, we can always dismantle it, I believe, and just put it back down anywhere else we want. And I think it maintains its upgrades. Let me double check it. You can pick it up. Yeah, you see, it'll give us back a carapace and some flower petals. Oh, because those are what are in the chest. So you can do that if you need to, which is nice. Okay. We have a lot of iron on us, a lot of limestone. This is good. Let's get to making the things that we need to make. So, first things first, concrete. We need 10 of those. 9, 10. Okay. And I know we're also going to need... Did I get it? Come on. Come in. There you go. We're also going to need some more copper ingots. We can make some more wires. We can make some more cables. What else are we going to need? I want to set up some automated things. And so now that we have cables, and I think now that we have concrete, I should be able to actually make power poles. So maybe I should set up a smelter or two. But let's also just go ahead, because I'm going to need to make a lot of these iron plates just to build some of these things. let's go ahead and do this, because if I can even just automate the ingot production, that's going to help a lot as well. Okay, let's do that. Let's get these in there. And let's get some of these furnaces going. And I can make a constructor as well, can't I? Yes, I can. So let's get some power stuff happening. We are going to... Oh, I need rods. I thought it was plates. Well, let's make some iron rods. So we're going to set up a couple of smelters. We're going to set up a constructor. We're going to put it in a place where I think it'll be useful in the future. And basically what I want is a smelter going into a constructor and a smelter going into a constructor. We don't have the conveyor belts yet to set those up automated, but at least this will give you a hint and an idea of kind of what we're really aiming for in the future, because I'm realizing we're already 25 minutes in, and this is the kind of game that this is. It does take some time to do it. I think it's worth it. I think it's a lot of fun. But this will probably end up being like kind of right here. Okay. And then we're going to set up a constructor, and honestly, I think I might need to move. We need to make 3 of the... set up the other smelter as well. We're going to need to make... We're going to need to move some of our stuff, I think. Or I guess what we can do is we can put this guy here. And we'll have this guy kind of curve off in this direction. And then this will be the direction that we build in. Because this is a relatively flat space going off into this direction. That can give us a good room to work with. Ooh, look at all the water. See, when I see that water, what I think is I could cover this in a bunch of foundation. Because I'm a monster. We can also build up onto these hills and things. Like, there are ways we can make it work, and we can always build buildings. So we only have 1 power device so far, so that's also something to consider. So let me get let's make some concrete, because I know I need that. We only have 1 device that can power things. We can make biomass, which is important, so we're going to turn some leaves into biomass, because that's how you're going to actually that's what you're going to burn for energy. So I'm just going to do this for a little bit here, okay? And what we're going to do is I'm going to set down 1 power pole here. Yeah, kind of right between these guys. I think we only have 2 mining spots, right? Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to set up another one, like right here. And the reason I'm setting up multiples is because each power pole can only have 4 connections. As you can see, when I press the number 2... So pressing number 1 gave me the power pole. Pressing number 2 gives me my power lines. You can see that they cost cables. This right here is the burner. So I'm going to connect that to this power pole. You'll see it has 1 of 4 connections used up. I'm going to connect that power line to that one. Okay. And I am going to connect this one to both of these. All right. And I like to do things in this kind of a style where you do a power pole to a power pole, you connect it to 2 machines, and then you leave it another one to continue the chain. Because in a little bit, I'm going to be putting a power pole in the middle here, so we can set up automatic miners over here, and that'll connect to both of those. But until we have that technology, it's not necessarily needed. So now that these are connected, you can see that they're kind of red. They're not showing anything because they're not getting any power. If I go to here and I throw in some fuel, boom, ba-doom, boom, we are producing. And still they're red because they don't have a job to do. I'm going to set you to do some iron ore. I'm going to set you to do some iron ore, or some iron ingots, right? Let's throw those in there. So you do have to determine what they're going to do. And if I check this power pole, it'll tell me I'm consuming 8 megawatts of power. So it's always important to recognize how much power you are consuming so that you don't... overload your circuits, because if you overload your circuits, it's not like Factorio where things will go slowly. Instead, what will happen is everything will stop until you can balance the power or you disconnect some things. If I wanted to slow this down for a bit, I would just hit standby and it would no longer consume power. So if I was like dealing with a power crisis, I could do that in order to help me do that. So let's get all these going. And then let's work on making a constructor, and we'll end this session, I think, by setting up a couple of constructors. So what we need, the main thing that we need are 6 reinforced plates, because we need 3 reinforced plates for each constructor. So we are going to make some screws, because we know that these things need screws. Let's also put away some resources real quick. Don't need you. Don't need you guys right now, because that's just fuel. Ooh, it's almost slamming doors. Okay. And more screws. Couple more. We don't have enough iron plates, I think. Let's make some more ingots. And obviously in a little bit I'll be able to actually go and grab these ingots just straight out of the those smelters, so that'll be nice. Okay, so we can make 3 reinforced iron plates, so I can at least set up 1. And that's fine. It's at least something. So let's get 1 constructor. Like I said, I think I'm going to have this guy go in this direction so that we can build off this way. So we're going to just kind of put it right here. And if you wanted to, you can hold control, and you'll see that there's that green line, and that kind of snaps to a position. So if I had this like this, and then I held control, it would line it up so that it will be perfectly in line so that that would feed into the next machine with a very small belt. But because I'm curving this, we're just going to kind of put it like right there. Whoa! Look at that sunrise! Holy butt! That just happened out of nowhere. My goodness. Wow. Hui. Got all over the place. So now this is our constructor. We're going to set this guy to make iron plates because it seems to be that that's what we're going to need the most of for right now. And I am going to connect this power pole to that guy, right? Because that's the way that I like to do things, right? And then over in this direction, we'll probably set up another power pole for the future, maybe somewhere like here. And I'll deal with that later. You don't have to do what I'm doing there. I just like to do that sometimes just to kind of like plan ahead for myself. So now I'm going to go around. I'm going to grab the iron ingots out of here. We've made almost 80 of them. We're going to throw those in here. Doot doot. And it's good to go. And once we get enough of those that we can get some conveyor belts going, then we can actually automate this process. So I won't even have to be running back and forth and doing this. Instead, literally, they will just pump out of there into there, and it will produce those things for me as long as the power is running. Pretty dang cool, am I right? How are we doing on power? We're still doing great. We're consuming 12 megawatts. Doing just fine. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I am going to set up a second constructor. But let's, we'll go ahead and do our wind down here because we have been going for about 30 minutes, which is always a good amount of time for doing this type of stuff. So with that, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've been enjoying this first episode of Satisfactory. If you are, of course, please do let me know down in the comments below that you want to see more, and I will continue to produce some content for y'all. But with that, my name has been Price. We will pick up next episode doing some more of this wonderful stuff. I need more plates. Give me some more plates, yo! We'll be doing some more of this stuff. We'll be playing some more Satisfactory. We will be setting up our automations. We will get through upgrading our hub at least a couple more steps, if not all the way to full, so that we can move forward. But I think for the first 30 minutes of the game, I think you've seen pretty much what one person can do. So with that, y'all, thank you so much for watching. If you like yourself, please give this video a like, a favorite, and subscribe to the channel. My name has been Price, and I will see y'all next time. Let's go get some copper. Let's go get some copper.